one of you guys introduced me to a weapon shop, and that's where I found this stupid ass Uwoozy, whatever the fuck.
Uwoozy!
Yeah!
Hi.
Uwoozy.
Yep.
God.
The
I
Uwoozy.
forgot about the Uwoozy.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't. And apparently it has a twin.
It does have a twin called the Owozy.
God, I hate
You have to find it. You have to collect all.
You now have a personal side quest.
Do.
Perfect. On our travels, maybe I'll see it or something. Ouch. So one of these days I'll see the map.
Hang on.
Oh, excuse
You have to do something silly sometimes.
There you go. You should be in the mall now. Did you actually change it? Okay, cool. OBS is being shit today. Fantastic.
Yay!
Yippee!
Yippee!
Hmm.
But yeah, that's what you guys did. All that stuff. You got introduced to Doom, who did very good, as much as he wants to protest. Who's apparently pointing a gun at me.
He points a gun at everybody.
What?
Yeah, he does.
I'm just
He's
holding
happy
it.
to see you.
I'm just holding it.
I'm holding it for fun.
This is literally mine. I'm just holding a gun. Like, I can't hold a gun?
Damn.
I just find it funny. But then you guys got all fancy dressed up. Rover was properly inducted with the suit.
Mm.
You guys went to the weapon store. You got some new stuff to help Doom out.
I don't know if help's the right word.
Didn't we get Rover a tie?
I think you got a.
Yes.
Didn't you get the bow?
Bow tie? I think
Yeah.
a tie would be better.
Hmm.
I don't know. Rover, what did you get? Bow tie or a tie?
Probably a regular tie. I don't know.
As opposed to a tactical tie?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
No, it's around the neck, actually.
Okay, all right.
I wish I could pick up this little ass bat. I swear to
No,
God.
it's illegal. No. Stop trying to
Is
pick me
it
up.
though? Is it really?
You're
No.
illegal.
Is it?
Your face is illegal.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know.
What does that mean?
He knows.
He knows. He's just mad I stole his joke.
You got ahead of the game there, huh?
Always. And around the neck.
But yes, you guys get to now enjoy the finer things as you guys are going to make your way to
Make it away.
the
Downtown.
building that has basically your employer.
Our employer's a building?
Oh, great. Now we get to meet the HNIC in charge. Don't repeat that because you don't know what it means.
That is true.
I have a pretty good idea what that means.
Actually, that is incorrect.
I'll
I do
tell
know
you.
that one.
I'll tell you after stream. So, yeah.
Nope, I understand. I know.
Yeah.
I am a
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll tell some of y'all after stream.
Yep.
There you go. For the other uninformed.
Yes.
So just thank you for gracing us with your knowledge.
But that doesn't mean you get to finally enjoy it and get lore as you guys continue. So, lore. You guys can make your way back to the apartment to get ready, and then once you guys are ready to go, you've got everything, and then you may proceed.
We gotta get dressed.
Mhm.
Let's go.
You guys get to walk
Dress
back to the apartment.
sequence.
Alright, I guess I'll just...
Well, you get teleported there, but you're technically walking.
I'm walking here. Bro.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Where's why is there a couch here? I'm scared.
Don't worry about it. It's
Gonna
just
grab.
there.
I can grab other people. Let's go.
Why are you grabbing me? I can walk on my
You
own
can
2
grab
feet.
me. You can
When?
grab me.
Did I
Yeah,
not?
because you made a bad joke. That's why.
Did I not?
It was a great joke.
Did I not put a couch on this map? Oh, I didn't put a couch on the map. Probably should have
Why
done
can I move some of you? Oh God!
that.
Help!
It's fine. You're fine.
Oh, great. Now we're
The
dead.
abyss.
Help.
You're fine.
The abyss.
Oh, I had an unexpected error.
Oh. Oh.
What was that?
We're cuddling in the
Yeah.
abyss.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
looking
now-
into them
There
respectfully.
we go.
Oh,
There you go.
I can see things again.
Oh my God! I have eyes.
I think you just moved to the apartment. That's what I
Yeah,
did.
no, you can just move the apartment.
I'm
Move the
about to
apartment.
say that I did not recognize this token. I was like, who is this sneaky person here?
Who's
They snuck up with us.
I like
No.
it
Got
at
a
the
weird
same
mask
time.
on.
No, that is Doom's new art.
Hell yeah, that's my new art.
It looks so
Is-
I
good.
is-
don't
you-
remember what it used to be, so I got
Yeah.
very confused.
It used to be like the same thing, except it's from Operation Raccoon City. It was just a PNG.
Oh, okay.
You can also shout out the artist for it if you wish, because I can't read that. I can't read that.
Yeah, shout out to Cozy King Silas. They make great ass art, and you know, they're a pretty cool person, even though they're not being a little shit. So yeah.
Let's go.
There we go.
Slice chart music is wrong.
All right, I forgot people don't recognize me. Sorry. It's alright.
But you guys can get ready. You can enjoy your time as you walk around, then we'll send you in.
Preacher, what clothes did you just get? I don't recognize you at all.
Well, it's the new type of uniform that I've been acquired, or I have acquired from my from the new company. You know, new digs, new clothes.
You look very tactical. Also, where's your tie?
Oh, you know, in my carry-on.
Where's your tactical tie?
That there's no such thing as a tactical tie.
Incorrect. But you do you.
Okay, you little shit.
I will
listen here.
have to agree with our compatriot. I do believe they exist. They're out there. They just don't want you to know.
They're too tactical, too sneaky.
I'm gonna get changed. So y'all have a day. All right.
Yeah, you have a day you deserve. It's like, damn right.
Aim was aim? Oh no. Character blending. Egan will just idle here. I'm not gonna change.
I'm gonna go get changed. Are you just not gonna put on anything? Or you just have the tie?
No.
Don't
No,
strip
he
in
still
the
has the
living
tie.
room.
Don't
He has the tie from the other event.
Don't strip in
They
the
know what they
living
paid me
room.
for.
Watches Bib walk out in his fucking underwear last time.
Yeah, that's why the
Literally
rule's there.
heart-shaped boxers. Because of me.
I like how it's heart shaped and not a heart shaped pattern on them. Like it actually just comes out full heart.
Jesus Christ.
No. It's the heart shapes on a pair of boxers, not heart shaped underwear. No.
Camellia.
No, not the G-string.
What's up?
Oh God.
Camellia.
What's up?
I need a status reports from my roach interrogation.
Okay, so I forget what I said was spying on you last time. Was it was
It
the
was
fly?
ants.
It was ants. Okay. They have in the course of your shopping trip and your spree of getting new things, they have waterboarded it. It's possibly missing one of its 8 legs. They have 6. I have 8. I'm
They have
sure.
6.
One of its.
This one was a mutant. Hey, he had 8. He has 6 now.
Yeah, he is down to 6 legs. He looks like he has been beat half to death, and all they tell you is they're spying on you from the kingdom of the ants.
The kingdom of the ants.
The
Kingdom
queen
of the ants.
the queen ant sees you as a rival, and you must be put down.
Mm.
What you choose to do with said ants is up to you.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna thank my little cockroaches for their service. I'm gonna take the ant and put it in a jar of mysterious liquid.
Mysterious. What?
I don't like this. Wait. Okay.
Wait, I'm sorry. What?
You know what? I'm not there. You know what? I don't have to care. It's fine. It's fine.
Are
I'm
are
not there. It's not my problem.
are we putting the ant in the mayonnaise jar from when you made potato kimchi?
Excuse me?
No, that's too good for it. I just leave it in a jar. I'll deal with it later.
Fair enough.
It's staying in my pocket for now.
Oh. Okay.
I have a little flask belt, so it's like there's an empty vial. I just slide it in there.
All right.
You shall bestow your secrets upon me in due time.
You will hear the ant like bang on top of the glass, going, "I will not break, foul creature."
We shall see. Hey, hi, babe.
Wait. just looking at. Oh.
Rover's on the other side of the room getting changed.
Yep, I'm in my room getting changed.
Oh no, I'm behind the TV getting changed.
What the fuck? You have a room. Why are you just behind the TV?
Well,
More
I already got
convenient that way.
changed.
I mean, you kind of don't have genitalia, so you don't have to really.
Yeah, he doesn't give a shit. You just walk behind the TV.
That's fair.
Oh, wait,
He cares
actually-
enough to walk behind the TV.
Fair, fair.
Yeah, because
There was effort put in.
fucking wigged out if I start taking off shit.
I mean, we'll just pretend that as everyone was scattering to go to the rooms to change, that Bib also did the same thing. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry
Change
about
behind
me
the TV.
last minute pushing.
Oh my god.
Hey, preacher.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you happen to know anything about a kingdom of ants?
No, unfortunately, I do not.
It was a weird question. Apologies.
I've heard weirder.
I can't believe Sad just did that.
And he just walks away.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, he did kind of question the pizza guy too. So.
Oh yeah, I forgot that happened.
What was it? Like you collected something with the jar? Was
He
it his
collected-
spit?
he
I
wanted
forgot.
his
saliva.
blood.
I got saliva.
Blood and saliva.
I wanted
Yeah.
blood. I got
Oh,
saliva.
Yeah, just
I thought
quick
you got
put
blood
it, and
too.
it's like, you know what?
No, no,
This is fine.
no, because he was like, my dude, I don't do that unless you're gonna pay the big bucks, and that's my buddy, not me.
I was
Okay.
willing to play the big bucks. They just, it's it's fine.
He's
I say they know their worth, honestly.
me took Smalls is not a prostitute. It's fine.
Not yet.
It's not.
Not yet.
Ah!
It's got
It
Yeah,
was
she's
scientific.
almost
It was a
not yet.
scientific. It was a scientific donation.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a price. It just depends
True.
how much they're willing to pay.
True.
I
Very
had up to
hefty price.
3,000
Heck.
gold cold. I was willing to offer.
I
a
forgot
hefty
that.
price of 2 pennies.
Christ.
Cool, Piggy.
2
They just never
pennies.
asked. I wasn't going to force them into this. It was like, oh, alright, fine. I'll take some spit. It's fine.
Yeah.
A McGriddle
Have
and
boundaries.
$2.
Griddle and $2.
Riddle and $2.
All right. To be fair, the things I
I
would
thought
do.
you couldn't eat.
The things I would do for a freshly cooked McGriddle is there, but it doesn't beat a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, fuck. That did not need to make me laugh. That's perfect.
I was here for it. We know
What
what we're
killed
about.
you? Was it the McGriddle or was it the $2?
I think it was just a fucking McGriddle. You know, I would expect like $2 or $4. No, 2 McGriddles and like $2 and we're good. And all right, you know what? Fair.
Yeah, what do we get for 2 McGriddles?
McGriddle and $2. No, 2 McGriddles and $2. Whoa.
Yeah.
That's a hefty
No,
price
it's 2
there.
McGriddles and $4.
Oh, you
Yo,
gotta
man.
stack it appropriately? Real, I
Doubles.
understand. Doubles. We gotta double down.
But I do a special. It's 3 McGriddles and $4.
Ooh.
Oh my
Ooh.
god.
I am scared
Beautiful.
to ask, so no, I will not.
Best I can do is a crisp high five.
Honestly,
Best you
I
can
got
get is a
50
crisp high five worth of effort.
Shit, I don't have any of those. I got $50, so this count.
honestly, throw in like the 3 hash browns and we're golden.
Oh, you brought the hot browns. God damn
3
it.
McGriddles and 3 hash browns?
Well, no, but so the on the rare occasion that I am up in the morning, which is very rare unless I have like a doctor's appointment, I'll get like a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit, like 2 of them, like 3 hash browns.
Dude, I'll mess some shit up for some tater tots. Like, I'm not
Right?
gonna lie.
Dude,
Oh my god, like real nice crisp. Dude, if I could get the same fucking tater tots I got from an Irish pub that was fried in duck fat, I'm
dude,
messy.
dude. Wendy's? Okay, no, dude.
Whoa, what?
No, dude. Wait, dude, surprisingly, Wendy's makes bomb ass fucking like hash browns.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
They it's like close to a tot, but it's like a half cut one. And I'm like, you know what? This is actually really good.
Where do I get duck?
Oh, those.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
You asking where you get duck fat oil?
What? I'm sorry?
I heard that.
You get it from a
Jesus.
We're gonna
duck,
get that,
you know?
he says in the distance.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Asking his local oil dealer, just, yo, where can I get duck fat?
Surprisingly, it's in the name.
Honestly, give me about 10 minutes. I'll go kill a couple of geese that keep running in front of the lake here. You know.
Is it the
I
same?
don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. That's the same.
Yeah.
Also, if it's the geese I'm thinking of, those are endangered.
They're not.
Oh.
They're not endangered, but they're gonna be endangered after I'm done because they keep walking
No, they're
my goddamn
dangerous.
lawn.
Have you seen regular show?
Yeah.
Fair.
Dude, I will fight a goose to the death, and I will fling that dude on the ground by his neck.
All right, good luck with that.
I have done it once before. I had to.
Wait, have you?
Yes, I had to because
What?
so okay,
Did it
so
snap?
no, so we have a very fenced in backyard, right? So where's my so here is the door, like our like screen door that we have open to allow air to come in. The fence is like out to like here. A goose landed like right here near the like back part of the fence. My fucking dog bolted out of the screen door, broke it, jumped up off the back end of the fucking fence and tried to grab it as it was flying away.
Oh God.
And I'm like, this is gonna be really funny, but at the same time, I'm about to kill a goose.
Let's fucking go.
There's a horrible joke in there.
Proceed.
Well, I guess you could say their goose is cooked. I'm gonna kill myself anyway.
Nah.
Better joke than I
In
thought.
Minecraft.
Oh wait, what
Yes,
was
in
yours?
Minecraft.
She's just cranking geese.
Crying good geese.
I mean,
Sometimes you gotta crank a goose, man. You know.
Sometimes.
I mean,
yeah.
geese can work. You're talking about King of Fighters, but
Jesus Christ.
I mean, since we're technically still in an ad break, I would let that man goose me up.
no, no, jail, therapy,
Jail.
now.
Oh yes, not the jail therapy. No.
No.
Oh my god.
Oh.
No.
Hey,
They'll.
look, you know, sometimes people are like wine. They just need a little corkscrew.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna
Oh
leave.
my fucking god.
I'm gonna leave.
No, bro.
I can't do this
I'm
anymore.
I'm just saying that man
I
could
would
turn
kill
me
this
into a
man.
McGriddle.
Oh my
What?
You know what this man has done, right?
There's nothing wrong with
War
a few
crimes.
red flags.
He almost killed his fucking son. What do you mean?
I'm sure the son deserved it.
That's crazy
Fuck
work.
son.
That's crazy work. Ron deserved nothing but love.
Yeah, well, yeah, no, no,
I don't know shit about that. I'm not gonna lie.
no. He is a very terrible man. Do not fall for it.
Exactly.
Do not fall
No.
for it.
You know what? That's it. I'm making you king of the pirates.
know
Yeah,
what?
right.
Although, what's his name? Yamazaki. I'm seeing some people would say what to him, even though he's a crazy psycho motherfucker
Mhm.
that's possessed by a demon, but he has immaculate drip.
Oh, he does.
I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, you get 2 for the price of 1 if he's possessed.
Right?
All right, how do I control alt delete off this fucking? You know what?
It's Control D for disconnect.
Did you really say 2 for the price of 1? He's still a psycho. Oh my god.
I mean, you know, there's nothing wrong with being meat between a sandwich.
Oh. Okay.
Fucking Arby's ass. Where's the beef? Get out of here.
Okay. Alright.
Bum, bum, bum.
Okay.
Yo, actually, for real, I had Arby's for the first time not too long ago. Their
Mhm.
prime rib
Uh-oh.
or their prime beef sandwich is not bad.
Give it a few
Yeah, Arby's
days.
isn't bad.
Give it a few
sometimes.
Give it a few days. This
Go
is
find
like
out.
no ill thing. It's literally just your hand on your shoulder. You're gonna feel it in a few days. I'm sorry, buddy.
I'm eating Arby's
I'm
right now.
sorry.
Come
It's
on.
been like 3 weeks.
Oh no.
Or bonk. Sorry.
This has been 3 weeks.
All right. Who
Anyways.
is ready to go cause mayhem at a party?
Alright,
Walks
cause
out.
mayhem. I guess we'll do
He's
this
trying to get his pants on.
free?
Trips, biffs it,
party.
gets back up. I'm
Bruh.
ready.
Alright, I'm just gonna describe my drip. I'm wearing a fashion coat with a sweater and gold chain with black glasses with gold rims, and you know, I'm just looking fresh to death with my locks and shit.
Let's go.
All right.
Dang, he locked up. Let's go.
Fucking LL Cool J over here.
No, I'll take that
Oh,
over the
John.
Dwayne The
Yeah.
Rock Johnson. Honestly, LL Cool J
Yeah.
is cooler. I'll take that.
He is. He is. He did have the drip.
He really did back in the day. Oh shit, excuse me.
Oh my god.
Felt.
Keep it in, buddy.
All right. Who would like to go next if you want to describe yourselves?
Yes, I can go. I just got like a nice, just all black suit, all black, pretty much everything, with just the nice little like off-white pinstripes
Mhm.
on like the main suit body of it, and wearing like my nice jewelry and rings that I've made myself, and a nice little tight clip, with little gems and stuff all over it. Nice little jewelry in my ears, my new piercings in.
Mm. All right.
Mhm. All right, all right, all right, all right.
Rover will come back out from behind the TV.
I swear to fucking god.
And he has a very nice 2-piece suit that's the same color as the rest of his metal, which is like more of an off-white. That's that since he's been cleaned up has not been as dirty. And he's got the gas mask off with just a fully blank face, and he's like adjusting the cuffs and shit. And he's like, wow, fucking every time I gotta put on one of these, it sucks.
Is Rover like is his like actual skin like that like dirty bronze, or is it like a dirty gold?
Probably more like a dirty like a really dark marble almost,
Ooh,
or like
okay,
a bronze.
okay.
Yeah, that kind of color.
With the white though? Ooh. Okay. Looking spiffy. Did you pick up your clothes or just like on the floor behind the TV?
Who's asking?
Just in general,
God.
general,
Who's asking?
just in general, is there like just a pile of your clothes behind the TV? Now,
There might be a pile of clothes behind the TV. Yes.
Jesus
You
Christ.
fucking would, I swear to God.
No wonder the cable doesn't work. Damn it.
I snap my
I
fingers.
just
Hey,
fixed it!
this ain't no style, goddammit. Pick up them damn clothes now.
Who the fuck do you think you are?
Hold on, I forgot where I am. I was about to say something uncouth anyway.
Oh my God.
And this is why I don't bother to change.
I'm Himothy, I'm just me. I like things in order. I know I'm new here and all that, but we live a little bit of an orderly lifestyle. So pick up the motherfucking clothes before you get a fucking gut full of lead. I'm just saying.
A guff.
Bib takes a sip from the bucket.
You still have that
What
fucking
bucket?
The bucket. The bucket. The bucket lives.
God.
Duct tape and everything. Just fine.
Do we use duct tape?
Jesus.
yes.
Oh, hey, that tracks. We do what we can.
So, this is Bib's vest.
The
The
bucket's
bottom
just
left.
leaking through the duct tape.
Ooh. Damn, girl.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Fucking
Alright. I see.
spiffy as fuck.
Damn.
Yeah, he tripped on the floor, got a little scuff, but you know it's fine. He looks perfect.
Oh,
perfect
the
boy.
brocade. Let's go.
My perfect boy. Pat's
My
like,
perfect
he's like my
boy.
son.
He is your son.
He is my son.
My boy.
My boy.
Father Hope.
Follow help.
So here is Bib's bucket.
Bib's bucket.
Oh
Why
my
is it a
fucking
KFC
god! Why
bag?
is I was about to ask the same thing? Why is it a KFC bucket?
It's the bucket o' drink.
That
Yes!
Let's fix that.
It's
It's new layered armor.
God damn
It's
it.
a bucket's new layered armor. I love
Yep, yep.
So dumb. What the fuck? Jesus Christ.
It's just the bucket o' drink that has a straw built in.
Oh my god.
I'm so
fucking
happy.
proud of yourself.
I'm so happy with my bucket.
Bib's bucket.
All right, if everyone is ready, we can proceed.
Yeah. At least I.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm good to go.
You didn't describe their outfit, or did you? Wait, hold on. I've forgotten.
Huh?
I didn't know if Yuki described theirs. I would. Okay. I was
Oh.
like, did I
Oh,
disassociate? My
I
bad.
sure. Nope, I disassociated myself into the oblivion.
No, you're fine.
Oh. Sorry.
It's all good.
No.
Yuki has not changed. She's still wearing her typical garb. She was very distracted.
Looks around.
It's like,
It's
oh
very
heck,
important.
we're doing a thing. I must run. I must absconds.
Abscon.
Well-
Alright, fucking sleuth.
Well, is Yuki the kind of girl that like walks into like with like the three-piece suit, or are they like the dress kind of girl?
No, she's coming back. She's gonna find the magical girl outfit that's hidden somewhere.
Let's go.
Which one?
I don't know. They were never described to me, or maybe they might have been. I don't remember.
You know what? You do you, baby girl. You describe that however you want.
Manifest it.
I'm googling. I'm googling.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm. Understandable. Have day.
Mm-hmm. Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
I could totally see Yuki doing those. Yeah.
Ordering a suit online real quick, and then oh, it's here. Oh, that's my suit.
Oh wow, this is a funny image I just found.
Oh no.
Actually, I should copy that in higher definition. Thank you, ArtStation.
Thank you, ArtStation. Yeah, that's about right.
Thank you, Arsdasia.
Thank
You're welcome.
you.
Ooh.
Why is ArtStation?
Honestly,
Ooh.
honestly, I could totally see Yuki doing that.
Damn. I love it, but damn.
Hmm.
Oh,
Guy's just out. Hmm?
They have spats on, or
Just shorts. Yeah.
Sports.
sports.
Sports?
Sports.
Sports.
Okay, Yuki definitely comes back for sure, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
as she's wearing
The
a
war on the
little,
Ant Kingdom has begun.
truly
I'm stealing that, however.
As you
right.
should.
This art, I need to find out who did this because this art's really good. Yeah, she comes back wearing that little like robe thing. Her magical girl outfit has little like long dress with a little sash and a big old headdress that covers her face.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, and she's holding her little plushie.
You'll fit right in.
Be fine.
I'll be incognito. No one will know I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm.
That works. All right. As you guys are all ready, it is the nighttime. So as you guys proceed outside of your apartment, you come to a large building where you all find yourselves. Yeah. As you get, you can see several people outside of the building. They're all dressed up. Some are being arriving in by the various cars or transportation. There are people outside because it is a big event. They wish to know what the future plans of the company is because it is imperative to the city's survival. So as you guys are escorted in, you find yourself in a lobby packed with a ton of people. You see reporters, you see other people that were invited, you see some associates that you would probably have ties to through the Continental. Also here. as things are being set up.
Yay!
Yippee!
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 Tippy.
Chippy!
So you guys can enjoy the nice somber tunes of the lobby as most of the people are making their way in. The only reason there is not more tokens on the map because map tools is held together by duct tape and glue. So I do not wish to, make your shit crash.
No, I get it.
The best duct tape.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
The best.
But there are a ton of people, like, you can see groups of people just everywhere. They're talking, they're mingling, they're asking questions to some of the staff that has come down to give out drinks and small hors d'oeuvres and stuff to facilitate all the guests.
Mhm.
So you may enjoy the finer things tonight.
You said there's free food.
There is free food.
Worst.
Where?
Here, I'll just... Here, I'll just drop a table of food.
The
You can-
flipping of the
Yeah.
token.
Good. I'm also hungry.
Let me grab a table.
Where's? Where? Zod, you said there'd be food here.
There is food. We have to wait for it to load. Hold on.
You mean these places don't come pre-furnished?
Oh
The
god.
audacity.
Oh god.
It's
Wait.
not in RAM. Can't do anything about it.
Wait, I smell it. Follow me.
Oh.
Not that one.
Oh.
Not that
What was that?
one. Not that one.
No worry about
Wrong
it.
texture.
Not that one. That was a little bit gross.
Load the textures, Kronk.
Wrong textures.
A little bit of hot pot right there.
I'm gonna just go scope out some shit. So
As I'm stuffing my face, I'm gonna put the ant jar on the table so you can see all the food, and specifically a little. I assume there's a little bowl of sugar
Mhm.
somewhere. I'm gonna put it right next to it so you can stare at it and never reach it.
Okay.
Bib sipping his bucket.
Kind of fucked up.
You can probably get a refill.
Yes, you can see several of the guests are entertaining themselves with food and drink as the festivities are started off. You can see there is a band. They're playing very lobby-like music, like Welcome to the Lobby.
Very lobby.
Mhm, mhm, mhm. And as things start to get off, you can enjoy the food, you can enjoy the meals, you can just mingle if you wish to ask questions to anybody here.
Raw.
Right, so this is a wipe the player question because I'm an idiot.
Mhm.
We're here to do a job, right? We're not here doing security.
You are here to make sure things don't get out of hand in case something may happen. But otherwise, even when you're on a job, you're not technically guards here. You can enjoy your time here
Okay.
without the heavy burden of, oh no, you're stuck here. You're doing a bunch of shit. So you can enjoy however you wish.
I'm gonna go find the staff member.
Okay.
I want someone who's about my build.
Mhm.
And just trying to reference what kind of clothes they're wearing.
You see, you would see about a couple like staff members, some that are waiters, some that are guards. You see a couple guards. They are dressed similar to how Doom would be, less gold, with a nice 3-piece suit. They are clearly strapped.
Strapped.
They are clearly strapped. You can see some do have some scars. Some are very well up on how they look. But you can see most of them are at least properly dressed for the event. No one looks out of place.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, you're on the wrong layer. That's why. There we go. So you are properly dressed. Some are more overly dressed than others. You see a couple people walk in. They have extravagant dresses on. They have like you're at the like walkway show kind of dresses.
Bless you.
Bless.
So that's it.
Thank you.
Can't believe she expelled the demons.
No, Rover's gonna just rover around.
Okay. You can ask anyone. You can look for stuff. Just tell me what you would like to do.
He's mostly looking just for things that seem out of place.
Okay.
And if nothing really seems out of place, he's going to make something seem out of place.
Okay.
He's gonna try to just get a server off to the side or something and just prod questions.
You can do that. There are servers here that are putting out food and are holding drinks that you can talk to. Who would you like to attempt to talk to?
Should I grab one of the ones that are walking around with drinks, maybe?
Okay. You will stop a 6'3" orc who is dressed up very nicely. You see on one hand there is a drinks that have been fully drunk and is being taken back. As you stop her, she will turn to you and goes, "May I help you?"
They're fucking stiff in these suits, right?
She goes, "I don't know what you mean, sir."
Look, I don't know. I'm not good at the schedule, the party thing, and the intermingling thing. I'm just gonna ask you questions, and feel free to answer or not.
That is what we are paid to do. If you have questions, I will ask. What is it?
Do you know where all the entrances are?
Well, it depends. Do you mean the entrance to the lobby or in general?
Why you gotta fuck up my question like that?
She's being thorough. You said you wanted all the entrances. Don't come at me sideways because she's doing her job.
But that's the character. It comes at everybody sideways.
That's true.
Fucking all the entrances of the building, I guess. I don't know.
Well, if we're talking about the lobby, there is an entrance for the staff that goes into the kitchen as well as the storage area. You have the main door, which is to your south. To your north is the elevator going up to the other floors. At least here. We do have a fire exit in case of emergencies that is hidden. That will only open when said emergency may happen.
Do you have multiple doors for different emergencies, or are they all one door?
Well, one door, the main door does lead into a safe room for guests and other people of the building. That will keep them safe, and it will eject to the bottom of the basement.
Eject.
Well, it's kind of like a freight elevator kind of thing.
Okay.
To accommodate, obviously, there's a lot of staff here, so they're like, we're gonna build for security.
That's fair.
All right.
Yeah.
Got any extra uniforms?
We do have some for the wait staff that are larger in certain areas as well as petite. Yes.
Good.
Why do you ask, sir? Do you need a
You just pick up
replacement?
one of the full Oh, you asked me if I'm a replacement?
No, do you need a replacement?
Do you like look down at his the suit that he's in? Maybe later. I might need to. Are you looking for hands?
Well, we do offer on-night jobs, yes. Especially for these events, we are short-handed.
Shit, sign me up. All right.
Fucking take this man to get a suit immediately. He's like, absolutely the fuck not. Delma. Trying to do something nice for somebody.
You will watch as she points to the staff entrance. You go, just go to the door and tell them pumpernickel.
You're not setting me up, are you?
No, we actually are short-handed on staff, and frankly put, I have not that many arms to continue holding these plates.
Sweet. He'll pick up one of the full glasses, splash it on his robot face, and put it back and go walk off towards the door.
Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay.
We find out this is exactly who got kidnapped the first time.
That would explain so much. Here, let me grab
That's what I'm doing. Everybody else.
I got a kitchen. Let me check. That one's on fire.
Fire.
Yeah. That one's a drug den.
Oopsie daisy.
Aren't most places like this a drug den anyway?
No, this is a proper establishment with less hookers and blow.
You mean more hookers and blow?
No, less hookers
Less.
and blow.
Different names.
Mm-hmm.
So less hookers, more blow. Sorry.
No, just
Now-
escorts.
Now I'm just being a shithead. I'm sorry.
You're not sorry.
But yes, you will walk back to the door. You will see the top part of it slide open. You see a large man behind it. Goes, "What do you want?"
Pumpernickel.
Ah. You will see him go, "One moment." You see several latches are undone. You hear the scan of a card. The door will open. He goes, "I assume you're here for help, yes?"
Yeah. Why else would I do this?
So we have plenty of people come through this door with the same password that are also help for our guests.
What are you implying?
He will say in quotations.
I don't understand what you mean by that.
One night stand, sir.
Oh. No, I don't have the bits for that.
Very well. Go back about 2 doors. Tell them you need a outfit, and they will tell you what job they have for you.
You just store bought in a suction cup. You'll be fine.
Damn.
She's not
mean-
wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they're not wrong, but still, damn.
They're out of line, but I am right.
You're great. They're out of line, but they're right.
All right, I guess. And walk in.
Okay. You can see it. You can see as you walk in. You see the entire back end. You see a full kitchen. There are people working left and right. They are shouting orders. You go down the hall as you walk. You can see several of the staff getting ready. Some are being fully dressed up. Others are guards. You see several people are, in fact, armed.
All right.
But
Still
you,
have a sword on me, right?
you do still have your stuff on you, yes.
Okay. I'll walk back 2 doors down. And kind of look around. See if someone's in charge.
Do you knock on the door, or do you just... Go in.
Oh, yeah.
You will. The door will open. You will see a man sitting there. He goes, "Oh, what can I help you with, sir?"
I got told to come to you for jobs.
Oh. Well, what are you good at?
I'm not a people person, if that's what you're asking.
Ah, you're a waiter.
Sure, fuck it, whatever.
It's totally not a jab at people who ignore their things at restaurants, but whatever.
What?
I've had a fair amount of people that like they'll like take our order and then never show up ever again. they just fucking forget that we exist. And I'm like, this is why you don't get certain things.
Yeah, I've been there, done that.
Yeah.
Today.
Well, you can have you as a waiter. You can help serve or cook if you wish. You won't have to talk, but you'll have to know how to make food. You know how to make food?
You'll just blank face stare at this person. Does it look like I know how to make food?
I don't judge based on appearance. I do judge based on skill, though.
I do not know how to make food.
See, was that so hard?
Yes.
He will hand you an outfit for one of the waiters. Go here. Put this on. Go to the person you pass by on the way here, and he'll tell you what to do.
Okay.
He will then slam the door in your face.
No, you'll get changed in the hallway.
It's what everybody else is doing.
Fuck it, whatever. Get changed in the hallway and then walk back towards the other place.
The guy will hand you one of those push carts. There's plenty of hors d'oeuvres and everything on it. You see several plates on the bottom have like full like lobster and everything. And he tells you, take these to the guest, feed them to whoever wishes to have them. Once you're done, come back and we'll refill the cart.
Okay. Walk out onto the floor.
All right. While he is having an escapade in the back, what was the rest of everybody else doing?
Did it. I got an inline. I'm with the staff. Nobody knows who I am. Awesome.
Jesus.
I don't think even your own party knows who you are.
Not anymore.
Real.
Did we ever?
Honestly,
At one
also
point,
fair.
possibly.
Allegedly.
What is everyone else doing while he is out there pulling his gig?
Munching, crunching.
Yeah. Are you enjoying the finer things in life?
Yep. Even dip some of the food in the bucket and eat it.
Some of the food in the bucket.
In the bucket.
Christ.
Why are you surprised?
I'm not. Is the problem.
I'm more concerned why she's dipping food into the RC cola, but you know what? Pop off.
She will find a way.
Mm.
Yep.
Alright. What about the rest of you?
I know for me, I'll be standing over with the food and things and just listening in to the people around me to see if I grab anything of interest or weird code shit or just weird sounds, anything like that. Just kind of eyeballing and watching and listening real hard.
Give me a perception check.
I will do it. Let's see. I think it's this. And then, where are you? There. And then it's advantage because it's listening because of my big old ears.
Mm-hmm.
And roll.
Not bad. All right. As you are listening in while Yuki is I'm gonna assume stuff in their face.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For now.
Mm. You can hear some of the
There's a subplot.
Yeah. You can hear some of the guests talking about um, whether or not they will choose to invest into this plan, and whether or not it will make them enough money to be worth it. You can see some of the other guests talking about how they finally get to meet the grandson of the first CEO of the building.
Mm. Like, are they a small child, or are they like of age and being presented today as well?
They are in their 20s.
Okay.
They are of age.
Okay. Do we know the name? Because I know I did like some diving into the event and things, but
Their name
their name.
is Turskin Elboff the Third. Here. Oh, let's do this. There you go.
Thanks. Thank you.
Some are, you can see, while some are thinking from a business point of view, because this would be a big investment for them, because that would mean that they get a fair amount of stocks in this, and if it works out, they make it big.
Yeah.
Others are here because like the tabloid part of it is interested in seeing this person and whether or not they are of worth of their like actual status of being rich and all that.
Yeah.
Others are here just because they want to see the hot guy in a suit.
Fair. Understandable.
And it's a gala, so they're like, you know what, party, free food, and they're rich.
Hot
so
people in outfits. Let's go.
yeah.
Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month.
Outside of that, the rest of the chatter is just people talking about the food, talking about other guests. Some are like meeting with the people that they were planning to meet with here, so they're chatting about like their daily lives, or like, oh, they made this investment, or they're talking about, you know, little Timmy finally walked today.
Oh, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep eating, but I'm keeping an ear out for any odd conversation or anything that I could construe as like maybe a coded conversation. I'll keep an eye out.
We do.
As I snort some shrimps.
They even have dip.
Let's go.
Jesus.
I'm eating the bugs. Let's go.
Dude,
Eating bugs.
What?
While
It's a delicacy.
while the rest of the party is causing shenanigans, what do you do?
Well, I assume I'll be scoping out this room, looking at people, various people, see if anything shady is happening, and maybe listening into some conversations.
Okay. Give me a perception check though.
All right. That fucking. No, that's different. I'm dumb. Here we go. Perception. Is it normal or?
It would be normal because you do not have advantage at this point in time.
Oh, just normal. Okay, I got
Yep,
it.
it's normal.
All right, and here we go. Oh wow. All right.
Not only did Doom remember, he got it right.
Let's go. So smart.
This is not condescending. Like I'm actually proud of you, because most people end up forgetting.
No, I try my hardest to remember.
With an 11, that's fine. Is there anything in particular you're trying to listen for? Like, is it just like information that seems like it would be out of place for a gala, or information that would be like weird?
Information more like out of place, or it's someone's planning something just dangerous.
You see, or I guess, you hear you can see or hear a couple of people kind of like talking about how the previous auction there was already news of when the first attack happened. There are some people here that are worrying if a second attack will happen on the premises during the event. Even though there is you guys and a bunch of other guards and some other people here that are as the like watchers over the event, they still have that like worry of like, well, is it going to happen here too? It's been happening like all over the city. Outside of that, you hear a couple of the guards are like, they're bored. They don't really like doing this kind of detail. It's not fun. They just kind of stand here and they can't eat, they can't drink, they just have to be quiet, and they're not exactly happy in any way, shape, or form.
I mean,
But they are getting
that's
paid,
understandable.
yeah, but they are getting paid a fuck ton of money, so
Yeah, as long as they getting paid and shit and doing their
Yeah.
job, fuck it.
Yeah.
They can do whatever the fuck they want after, but yeah.
But outside of that, kind of the same with bats when they were listening. A lot of the stuff is for like people are just rich. They're kind of asshole and snobby. They're making jokes. They're eating food. They're really just here for the event and the information.
Ugh, I can't believe it's another event with a bunch of rich assholes. Great. I hate this already, but whatever.
Just gonna push the cart on by. as I'm pushing the cart by, I'm just gonna like shove a lobster plate in his hand.
Fucking course.
Wait, what? Hold on, what happened?
You have a lobster now. Congratulations.
Yeah, you've got a plate full of lobster at the moment.
Lobster.
Thanks, Rover. Appreciate it. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna just sit down and just eat and listen. Whatever the fuck.
You're eating a whole lobster by yourself?
It ain't that big, damn. It's fine. I got a cracker in my not a cracker. Hold on, what was it? No.
No. The like the weird tong things they use to crack the
The
shell.
claw cracker.
Yeah.
What the fuck is it called?
Technically, it's
I'm pretty sure it actually is called that, but
yeah. I'm pretty sure it actually is called a cracker.
The food-related item, Twitch. The
Yeah.
Yes, a
food-related item.
food-related item.
No.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I can make that joke. Leave me alone.
Oh man.
Actually, do you
Eat a sea bug.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think you crack a lobster shell. I think it comes already like pre-cracked.
They can, but the back of the tail is usually split. But if you want to get to the claw and stuff like that, you sometimes need it. But then they would give you
that's what I was
like
thinking, yeah.
the tiny little fork to help get the meat out.
Yeah, the fork and the little hammer.
Cause
The hammer.
no, it's true. Because most of the lobster I've seen served, they've already like cracked the shell and everything, and then it's like served in the shell with like butter and stuff.
Yeah.
But either way, it's fun. It is as you do taste it, it is properly seasoned. It has been cooked perfectly. They have made sure all the hors d'oeuvres and everything that are with it in the sides are all properly there.
Ugh, finally, some good ass food I haven't had in a while, and it's actually properly seasoned. Damn. I was about to call this shit bland, but never the fuck mind.
What else does Rover do as he goes by the several people?
Never cooking for this man again.
Nope.
Listen, he's part of a fucking organization. They don't really have much good food besides, you know, the whole stereotypical, oh, good job, here, have a pizza. Like,
Whoa.
raggedy fuck.
Have a pizza.
Whoa.
Have a pizza, the pizza party, company pizza party.
They serve
I hate that.
MREs that are the good ones, not the ones that nobody likes.
Still, I'm already man. I'm sorry.
Sure, Jan, okay, but, you know, lobster, proper ass meal, is seasoned in the hors d'oeuvres, or dairy.
Or
Hors
it is
d'oeuvres.
weird.
Hors d'oeuvres.
Hors d'oeuvres,
hors
hors
d'oeuvres.
d'oeuvres,
Doors.
Hors
hors
d'oeuvres.
d'oeuvres,
Hors d'oeuvres. Hors d'oeuvres.
God.
No,
Hors d'oeuvres, yeah, hors
yeah,
d'oeuvres.
Rover's
dare.
trying to make as much conversation as possible.
Oh,
Is
as
not a people
server.
person. It
Not
is
a- no.
causing conversation.
Yeah, he's like just asking people about their day, giving them food, being like, "Hey, what are you doing here? Are you here?" He's a server. He's trying to make conversation. He's also
Oh my
talking
God.
to a lot of the staff as well, trying to
Oh my God, he
engage.
serves?
Well, at least you're going reconnaissance and
He
gathering
serves?
information. That's what.
Ooh.
Oh my God, not that serve.
He's serving it.
He's
don't worry,
serving?
it's fine.
Jesus
He's
Christ.
serving.
Okay.
Throwing
I'm
it back.
serving the ball into your face. Here, take this baseball.
Oh my god. Excuse me?
You only have one ball? Damn, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, I got it off a monk I met in the desert. He had it like in a bag around his neck. I don't know.
Well, all right. As you go around serving several plates to people, a few of the guests will be like, they are like Jan or Susan or Bob, and they're just, most of them are businessmen or people who are here to see the news. Others are rich investors that are here to see what other future plans, because they have a vested interest, because they do not want their business to fall through type deal. Others are here to just enjoy the night because they got here through connections, as they're just kind of like gobbling down food and drinking. The staff people are, you can hear like the things of like, man, did you see that bitch over there in the corner? She has an actual fur coat. I might take that tonight.
Oh my god.
I will very gently remind those people that any violence done in the hall will be met with a very swift end.
Fair.
Almost
Just like that
spongy, they
server
katana.
voice, if you know what I'm like.
Yeah.
Like, look,
No.
I understand your fascination with this coat. However, any violence in the hall will be met
Oh,
with a
no,
swift
no.
end by security forces.
No. They mean they're gonna take it from the coat check-in section.
Yeah, he's not
Wow.
changing. He doesn't understand what a coat check-in is.
He don't even know what a coat is. He don't even know what a fur coat is.
Okay, 2 seconds.
1,
2.
2.
3,
Buckle my shoe.
3,
Oh my
4,
God.
There we go.
On the floor.
5, 6,
Pick up sticks.
7, 8.
Please don't pick up sticks off
Girl,
the
he
ground.
ate.
Girl, he ate.
Girl, he ate.
God.
Never have I been more disappointed.
That's incorrect.
I mean,
Actually true, yes.
I mean, you're disappointed.
I
She
could be
isn't.
worse. I am in a great time. You said to do my best, so I'm doing the best at beating my words. Let's go.
Yippee.
Let's play.
The servers will look at you. Well, they can just buy a new coat. Do you know how hard it is to get a coat with fur in this day and age? You have to walk down to the south part of town and shave one of the people for that kind of fur. And that's not cheap.
why? But why?
Why the?
Why?
Why?
Status, of course. You see this code? I would be Betty on the block.
More like Beauty and the Beast on the block.
God
Fugly ass
damn.
bitch.
Is your
Oh
name
my God.
already Betty?
No, it's James.
Then how would you be Betty on the block?
You just see him both stare at you and go, "Are you new here?"
No.
Roll a deception check for that.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah,
You said a deception check?
yeah.
No.
Oh, goodness, I
Persuasion. Ah.
I have a -1.
Let's go. I believe in you.
Well,
You probably don't understand the question.
I got a
Oh.
4.
Wow.
Let's go.
Oof.
Big oops in chat.
Oh damn. Okay.
hell.
they will both look at you and go, "Well, it's clear that you're new because you can't form an actual sentence to prove that you aren't. Half the staff steals from half these rich people anyway."
Shit, I mean, you got what half of the he's just gonna start pushing the cart away. Whatever new cart has been pulled out, he's just gonna start pushing it away.
You will see the cart taken in. The new cart has now desserts on it.
Shit, bruv.
They've got red velvet cake. They've got cheesecake. There are pieces of like ice cream on the side of it. There is molten lava cakes as well. And you see him hand these out and return them before the party actually starts, if you would, please.
Has the party not already? All right, whatever. And
Well,
start pushing
the main event hasn't started.
Yeah, it's more like mingling and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the warm up round.
They're psyching you up.
Now, whining and dining, you drink before the bidding and talking.
Imagine getting wine and dine. What kind of shit is that? Especially by some rich assholes.
Well, a robot gave you a lobster. Does that count?
No, that does not count. That's just a friendly gesture. Thank you, Rover, again for the lobster.
He's like nowhere to be seen. He's still in the back.
Oh, well, fucking give my compliments to the robot in the back.
The robot in
They
the
will.
back.
You will see one of the staff look at you and go, you're gonna have to specify which robot, sir.
Oh, Jesus Christ. The one that's like sort of all white, but not really all white, kind of like a bronze type of color, and has a suit on.
They're gonna look at you and go, "Do you know how many people that describes in the back, sir?"
All right, listen, Blight. I ain't trying to have a fucking, you know,
What does that mean?
AKA from Batman Beyond. Do you know how many people that narrows down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, look here. All right, he's not hard to see. All right, he's just. Well, he's the robot that takes everything literally. That's not every robot, but that is just a robot that takes everything literally. All right. Aubrey Bronze Color wears a suit, is pushing a cart with desserts on it. That's the robot I'm talking about.
You'll see them go, We'll do our best, sir. As they walk away, can you believe the nerve on that guy? He's a robot hater.
Hey, the fuck you say? I'll spin your block. Don't play with me. I mean, I'm not a robot hater. I'm just trying to narrow it down. I love robots, honestly. Not to sound like every white guy that says that other phrase, but
Rover will like just start.
My best friend's a robot. I'll have you know. Wait a minute.
no!
It fucking is!
God damn it.
As he's coming out,
You
past
just gotta
those two
look up.
guys. Just like, hey, what the hell's going on with you two?
you hear him go, can you believe that dude over there? He said he hates robots.
Oh my god.
Look, see, it's one of our party members. Just lead back to those two. Yeah, guy's still a fucking douche. I don't understand how he's here.
I slightly over here. I swear to God, if I
It's
don't turn him into
so
parts, somebody will, but not today. I need this team. Period. Maybe. I don't know. Fuck it.
Yeah, eat your lobster.
Eat
I
your
already did.
lobster.
I already did.
yeah,
It's
that's right.
gone. What this? I've got none. Anyway, no, fuck this.
You guys gotta look up at Zant. What's going on over there?
What are you pointing to?
Looks at general direction. Does not look away from the food.
Oh. I don't know, people just having all kinds of small talk. I guess they're getting ready for the main event because the desserts are coming out. Like, Pritchard's kind of... I guess he hates robots now? I'm not entirely sure. I think things are getting a
What?
bit lost. And I guess
That's
Rover
a
works here
weird-
now?
I guess Rover
Rover
works here now. Question mark.
Wait, I mean, good for him. He got himself employed. He's moving up in the world. He's really chaining us to. And I this is a good turn of events.
I guess this is good character growth. I really hope so. I think he just... But I feel kind of bad because we got him the suit, and now he's wearing something else, and... I don't know,
He
man.
has to make his own. He's making his own choices, and that's the important thing.
That's true. He's just going so fast, and I don't know if I'm ready.
I made my own choices before I got here.
I'm also gonna turn. I'm gonna whisper to the ant. You're not getting any dessert.
You will see the ant that's been staring at the sugar bang on the thing and turn back. Down with the queen and her blood red war.
You make
Is
it
that good or bad?
one. I'm gonna open it and give it a single grain of sugar.
Oh my god. Man is drip feeding fucking like sick.
Bruh.
Committing war crime.
You're just feeding an ant. What do you mean? I look over, I just see an ant in a jar. I'm like, yeah, this makes sense. I don't really. Do I even hear the ant? Okay. I don't know shit.
No. You just see the ant look like it's very pissed off. You don't hear anything.
How does an ant look pissed off?
It is it is standing up on its back legs. It is banging on the jar.
I mean, I feel like that's how most bugs would interact with a jar, so I feel like I understand. This is just normal behavior.
It's
Okay.
possibly shouting obscenities.
Oh,
Do you have any on hand?
Not legally.
Obscenities?
Ant
Free
obscenities.
obscenity?
Free obscenities? In my jar?
Mhm.
In my ant?
Not legally.
Okay.
Oh, Zant, which dessert
Oh,
sounds better? The creamed pie or I don't know what's actually on the menu.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
You know, I love a good cream pie, but I think I'd have to go with the cheesecake. It's light.
Hey,
Maybe they have
They
espresso
have
around.
cheesecake.
least it's not a glazed donut.
I love donuts though. There are donuts in
Wait,
Cody
where's this cart? I need
The points are over.
run over.
Yeah, Rover's like walking by.
Hello.
Shh, you can blow my cover. What the fuck?
No, I want dessert.
We want desserts.
Okay, here. And he'll like start pulling out desserts. Like, what the fuck do you want? There's like red velvet. There's like don't
I'm gonna take one of each, and she's gonna carry these plates away.
I will take a cheesecake. And I'm gonna go see if there's espresso somewhere.
I don't think there's any espresso. I didn't see any in the back.
God, fuck it. Shh, I'm fine. Fucking uncivilized, I swear to God.
Look, they have this other thing, and he pulls out like a pie. It's like I don't know what the fuck they call it. It's like a cream pie. I don't.
Alright, I'll take the cream pie.
All right, here, take this cream pie.
In front of my salad, really?
Salad's gone. What do you mean? It's been tossed. It's time for pie. Fuck off. I run away.
First, we toss the salad,
Carmelian.
then we
Well,
get the cream pie out.
And we get the glazed donuts. Let's go.
Fucking
While
God.
all this
That's
is
the after
happening,
party.
and as I'm laying all these
Ooh.
desserts around the ant as temptations, can I make a perception check to see if we're being watched by other ants?
go ahead.
Other ants?
The shadow
Well-
ant war raging in the background.
What?
Sorry, I'm trying to remember how to use
No, it's fine. No,
map tools.
there you go. With an 18. Are you
just kind of like looking around like all the corners and stuff, or are you like, or are you like?
I'm
kinda
trying
like,
to be as subtle as possible. I'm trying to listen in and look in the corners as I'm chewing on or devouring these desserts.
I hope my dessert isn't chewy, because otherwise it's gonna be kind of.
I'm sure they
Interesting.
have some form of mochi and chewy substance somewhere.
An 18. You are currently not being watched by any ants now.
Didn't roll high enough.
Okay.
Real.
There are, while you don't notice some ants, you do notice that there are some guests that are like eyeing of various amounts of people throughout the like gala.
Okay. Once I am safely assuming we're not being watched by the Ant Queen, can I see if anyone is talking about any new relics they might have acquired, and or someone that's discussing some cool mist-related subjects?
Sure. Given that given that the guy that is going to show the like actual event is doing it for like a scientific reason, you do see a bunch of like very science type people around. They're talking about ways that they have improved masks over like making the air containers be smaller but hold more. There's also ones where they're talking about how they have prototypes for condensing the mask down to where it just covers the mouth and nose, kind of like how they would put like stuff to knock you out for surgery for masks. So,
Like an oxygen mask.
yeah, so it just covers the nose and the mouth, and not like the entire cheek or your
Or
head.
phase.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Is there anyone talking about inoculates or mist exposure?
Yes, there are a couple people that are discussing how there have been more and more cases of people suffering from poison due to maybe being trapped outside or accidents, or leaks inside of their homes.
Okay, so no one's particularly outspokenly talking about potentially an inoculate. Cool.
No, but it does also kind of bring the case up that your house is sealed tight for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Type deal. Everyone's houses and apartments and stuff are sealed as tight as they can be.
Jots down notes furiously.
Mm-hmm. Some other small things like on relics, you see what looks like a couple of looks like wives or a couple husbands are like saying how their spouse just wasted money on like more collectibles and stuff, and how they're like, my husband just bought this weird square object, spent all this money, and it just lays there in his office. Do you know what that money could have got me? A new car, a better mask, a purse. But no, he bought a square box.
Boxes do tend to be square.
I never said they were smart, okay?
Hey, Zots.
Yeah, what's up?
Have you heard anything about these square boxes?
Square boxes. I'm gonna go into my memory. I think I forget which knowledges I have because my character sheet is still missing.
Mhm.
I think it was local stuff and the jewelry stuff and things like that. Do I know of this?
Oh, boxes?
Of-
No.
A collectible box that would be that expensive.
Well, you would know through like the gem trade and like talking to people. The price for artifacts and stuff ranges from like pittance in money to like upwards of like $1 million or more, depending on like how good it is, where it was found, its importance, what it has on it. There's a whole lot of criteria for it. It ranges from like, it could be $1 and it's like a ring for your thumb, to like, yeah, this entire armband is $2 million.
I'll just look at Yuki, be like, not like a box. I mean, unless it's just like a cube made of something, like a elaborate paperweight.
Mhm.
But I mean, minerals can have their own cost, so getting it in a sizable format like a cube would be a lot. That's the best I would think.
We should keep our ears to the ground regarding potential squareness of objects.
Okay.
It could be a false lead or just someone wasting money on something dumb.
That is true.
Squareness of objects.
If the edges are too sharp, we will be aware. Noted. Good listening out, Yuki. You never know.
One must always be aware of the Ant Queen.
Mm-hmm. Who?
Anyway, you should try this.
Okay. The ant or
No,
Try the ant?
It's a Danish dish.
oh fuck yeah, Danishes. Alright.
Aren't there people that do eat ants though? Like they like.
Yeah, if you fry them, they can taste like popcorn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're also just peppery by themselves.
Yeah. There's also
Ants
cricket
taste
flour
like popcorn?
Looks
What the
stares
fuck?
If you
at the
fry them.
ant.
And like butter.
Butter your ant.
Butter your ant.
Butter your ant.
Butter your ant. There are no ants peering at you from the edges of the room.
Oh,
You never know how many ants are contained within a single domicile.
Please, they already got into my house. I've had to kill so many ants. Please,
Yeah.
not like this.
Hurry up.
Uh,
the
I like my
fucking
ants outside.
Murder the ants.
Except you. I'm looking at
You know,
it.
I'm gonna
I
close
tapped
my
out loud.
window. You don't need to hear me
Yeah.
talking like this.
Peter, the answer here.
Peter, yes.
The ants will hear us
What are we here?
talking.
What's our job again? I forgot.
All right. As you guys enjoy the various hors d'oeuvres, food, the talking, the mingling, you will hear the back end of the elevator will ding, and you will see a young woman step out, and she will hold up to her, like she'll hold her like the side of her head and go, "Ladies and gentlemen, now that you have had time to mingle and get suited for the gala, if you will make your way to the elevators and orderly and fashionably get in line, as we will escort people to the top of the building."
Alright.
That'd be like small spaces.
I am small,
Back
so a lot of
into-
space.
Back into the pocket you go. Sloop.
Everyone just watches an ant be put back in the pocket of Yuki.
You get used to it.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Doom moved and I'm like, wait a minute, where'd he go?
What? Oh yeah, it's moving myself.
no, you're fine, you're fine. I just have to grab him real quick.
Wait, should we trust the elevator? This one isn't gonna crash, right?
You're the ones that did that to begin with.
I don't believe that's true.
Alright. You guys are allowed, as one by one, the partygoers and those who are interested make their way up through the elevators. And you find yourselves not exploded. It's a miracle.
Yippee.
Wow.
Here.
Aw.
Is that Bayonetta?
No. No, that's not Bayonetta. If I
That's
was
definitely not Bayonetta. That's not as fine as Bayonetta, but hey.
Oh my god.
If I was gonna
What?
put Bayonetta as a secretary, I just put Bayonetta there.
Hey, but they're still fine looking, man. Shit. Anyways. Listen, you 3'6" little shit. Don't you huff and puff at me, alright?
I'm not. I'm just breathing. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Okay,
I'm
good.
just vibing.
Please
I'm
keep it
just
that way.
vibing.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll keep breathing. Yeah, I would love that too. Thank you for wanting me to be alive. I appreciate it.
As you all gather at the top, you can see several other people are basically stood up. You can see even just kind of going off of the elevator. The room is immaculate. You see several objects are in cases. You see several of the room is very well taken care of. You have a bird's eye view of the entire city.
Let's go.
Like, you see the top of the buildings, you see past the wall of the city into like the night where you can see the sky kind of pushing through the mist. You can see all the lights are kind of pushing up through the mist, so it like creates like beacons.
Nice. When the lights go down. When the down.
You guys may stand or sit wherever you want or look at things.
Can I still look at things when I'm sitting?
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna just wander over here.
I'm gonna wander and look at things.
Slowly
Ooh,
walk and
fun.
look around this office. This top floor.
I do have lore in ancient cultures. Can I identify these things?
You may. For Yuki, for that one, that is a golden statue of a cat sitting down. It was once worshipped by the old civilization as a golden god. Its price is $3.5 million, and no one knows what it does because they refuse to find out.
Can I find out?
Can I find out? You're just gonna casually break the glass and take it?
No. I'll be back for you one day. Anyway.
All right, who wants to go next?
Let's see. Next to this giant ass statue that catches my attention.
That is the statue, or it's made of like bronze and a bit of gold here and there. It is a manticore that has been immortalized in the bronze as a creature that was hunted down in the desert. It was one of the first few creatures that was in the desert that they had to face because of how big it was and how the entire desert was its home.
Some cool shit right there. Huh?
And you can see on the shield that its paw is currently on is all the names of the people that helped put it down.
How many people did it take?
33.
Shit. Well,
Minus the couple who kind of died.
still though.
Yeah.
Very nice.
All right. Who'd like to go next? Because I see Bibbs kind of walk up to a painting.
Just looking at it. Just rubbing his chin.
Mm-hmm.
This is art.
It's art.
You're rubbing your
Just
own
not
chin,
even
right?
knowing what the fuck it is. Just
I hope he's rubbing his
What a
own.
question.
trying to look like fancy schmancy, but doesn't know jack shit on what the painting's about.
You see a somewhat older looking lady. She pops up her glasses. She walks up and goes, "Oh, do you find this piece interesting, young man?"
Keeps rubbing his chin, nodding, trying to look like he's being focused.
She will
Not an old lady again.
she will begin to look at you and go, "Can you believe that this was taken from the northern part of the planet? A gigantic structure. Only few have seen it."
Keeps nodding. It's like, yes, interesting.
She will go into further detail, and you hear her say, "It's really a painting about the downtrodden making its trip to the top. Each climb as one falls."
See, still trying to understand what they're talking about, but again, just like I'm just trying to look cool.
You'll see her turn. You go, What do you think? Do you think the people falling are the ones that are downtrodden, or are they the ones that simply were the ones that made it?
Oh, just a pause for a second because he's like trying to come up with an answer. uh, I think, to me, the falling is the effect of one's dreams that they cannot reach due to lack of effort, and the ones going to the top, they have they have their ways. They figured out a plan and they're going. Sweats.
You'll see her think for a second. Goes, I did not think about that. That is a good perspective. So what you're implying is the ones that are falling are the ones that failed, and should do better. Then, yes.
Sweats and gulps. Yeah.
Ooh, that is a very good lesson. I will tell my servants that the next time they fail. I never said these rich people are nice, man.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just like, he's like, oh.
Maybe it's going more corporate. You will see her hand you her business card, and she goes, "You should stop by the manor for brunch. It's such an insightful thing. I wish to hear more from you on my other paintings."
Good. Thank you. I'll gladly look into this. Just puts the business card into like the little pocket, in his jacket, just very gently, and like making it not like crumple in front of her because he fears it's gonna piss her off. And then gentle pats it, and then kind of like bows to her, but just, well, it was lovely chatting with you, but I must move on to my colleagues. It points at a few of them around the room.
You'll see her look and go, "Oh my, you also have staff. You must be well off, young man."
He's sweating. I can't.
Hold on, why that old bitch in your mother? Hang on.
Oh! No, dude, wait!
Alright, fine.
A well-established orc like yourself, you must be quite the businessman.
Well, I deal in a particular kind of business.
She's talking to Boo.
Not talking to you.
Oh.
You're not an orc.
I can't.
On the other side of the room, sir.
Alright, you know what? I'm pulling out my katana. That's it. Hold on. Alright.
For hearing and just yelling that across the room.
Well, yes,
And now
I
it's turned into
do
this
count
situation, let's
myself
go.
as a businessman. Yes, I'm right across the room. Anyway. Don't mind me, I'm stupid.
Fine, dude. That's amazing. Oh shit, that's
Two hands with this
amazing.
old lady banner. Like, let's go.
Yes, me and my colleagues here, we like to take a deeper dive into the arts and find a sort of meaning in our perspectives on such lovely crafts. Just keeps like kind of sweating a bit, just trying to be like, don't piss no one off.
She will put her hand on your arm and go, "My, that's such deep words. You truly should come by our manor. How does a Tuesday sound?"
He'll try to look for something in his pockets, but it's not really like
he's just like just like yes, a Tuesday sounds perfectly fine. Yes. His hands on his hips is like, yep.
She will have a smile on her face. He goes, good. I will. All you have to do is contact my waitstaff. They will set you all up. Also, you can bring your own staff. They can play games in the garden with all the other staff.
Play date.
Let's go. Exercise your staff.
I am so close to cutting this bitch down, but I control myself.
Well, that would be lovely, man. Thank you so much. just sweating. Just.
she goes, "What is your name, good sir?"
Oh, well, my name is Garrick Stonemoon.
My, so regal.
He's just like, I don't know what to do. Someone help me in his mind, hoping someone in the team has telepathic things. Someone help me. Knowing damn
You
well
can hear
no
this
one
man
will
sweat.
still try.
She will go.
Please.
She says as she runs her arm down, runs her hand down your arm.
Fucking do it. Fucking do it.
I am a Miss. Well, Mr. Stormman, I am a Miss. It's a Papalato.
It's a pot of
A
lot of hoodoo.
pleasure.
It's a Papalato. It's a monster in 14.
I guess axolotl.
Yes. I do hope you come very soon. It does get quite lonely at the manor. It's quite boring. But do have a great time at the gala. And she will walk away slowly.
Sweating, seeing preacher walking around, just like slowly walking before starting to dart. This is wiping away the sweat off his forehead. I've never been more smart in my life. It was exhausting.
You know, I was coming to save you and deal with the headache right beside you before she just walked away, but you know, she got lucky.
Yeah, hands the business card. Today's Mrs.
It's a Papalato.
That's Neo Counselor. Apollo. There we go.
Miss, it's a Papalato. Good, that old bitch is on my list. Nobody calls me staff and gets away with it. Oh, geriatric ass. Anyway.
Just, at least we know someone here in the gala, in case of any suspicious things.
True, we do have a scapegoat. Just, I need to control my anger whenever she speaks, because it's like nails on a damn chalkboard.
Everyone here is kind of an asshole. takes
True,
takes a swig from the bucket.
I forgot you had that bucket on you.
You, as you both are doing that, Sad, would you like to examine the next one?
Yes.
Okay. What you see in front of you is a topaz ruby that has been grinded down properly, or was found grinded down in a perfect state. It is said that if you apply magic to it, it can light an entire city for 100 years. Its net worth currently is 8 million gold.
And yet it sits here doing nothing. Also, magic kind of broke, so that actually kind of makes sense.
It was
I'll jot
found...
down my notes and like.
No, you're good.
No, you can continue because I was just going to wander on to the next one.
They found it in a crater to the north, surrounded by ice.
In a crater.
It was basically, think of like how we have the polar ice caps and everything, and like how we found like a woolly mammoth in there.
Yeah.
Type deal. Same thing, except under the ice was just a giant crater, like something had fallen from the sky and hit the ground. It came down perfect.
Insanity. Wander down to the next one.
Yeah.
I'm making drinks.
You are making drinks.
Let's go. Oh wait.
Nice.
You know what? I would look at this, but now I want to drink. Excuse me. Hold on.
Good.
Meow.
No.
Meow.
Blowing my fucking cover again. What do you want?
I just want to drink. I'm not doing nothing.
All right. Like, pick up a shaker. He'll put some ice in it. He'll like grab a random bottle and pour into there. Grab like another random bottle and pour into there. Start shaking it really like alarmingly
too hard.
fast.
Oh my god.
All right, you grab a bottle of cognac and a bottle of Jack Daniels.
Ugh.
You just said it random, dude.
I know I did. That was the point. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Oh no.
He'll shake it real hard. He'll like pull one of the strainers out and strain it into a glass over like nothing. I'll just set it on the table in front of you. There you go. Fucking drink that, I guess.
You
You know, you could just use like a single liquor, right? That's usually it's it's fine.
But it doesn't look as cool when I do this. And he'll like toss the two bottles in the air and try to catch them.
Oh no.
No.
Give me a dexterity check.
Oh fuck.
Alright.
I believe.
Hold on. A saving throw or a check?
Check.
Oh, ability check. Dexterity. I have no advantage, right?
You have no advantage.
You know nothing of bottles.
Ooh,
Okay.
That's terrible.
That's the first one.
Oh.
You barely grab it before it falls. Oh
No!
As the
Oh
fir-
shit!
as you grab the first one, the second one will fall to the ground and shatter as the room is quiet.
He'll just freeze.
It's very quiet. You see everyone turn to you, and they start looking at what has happened. What do you do?
He's gonna duck under the counter.
Just look over, be like, all right, Butterfingers, yeah, clean that up. Thank you. Leave a fucking just walk away like I don't know nobody.
You will see the man himself stand up as you hear a cough, and he goes, well, now that the room has been silent due to a mishap of staff, which they will be properly reprimanded, I believe it is now time to get down to business, as they say. And you see behind him, you watch as a curtain goes down over like each of the windows, kind of like the projector screens in roofs and stuff. As the lights will dim down, you see the man stand up properly. He's a solid like 6'2". He's handsome. He's built. You can see he's rich. He's got all the all the stuff that makes him stand out. He is.
But is he happy?
He's a CEO. He's never happy.
Hmm.
I like how on stream it looks like Bonk sitting there.
Wait, what? Oh. My God.
That's funny.
Oh, hang on. Oh, shit. As the lights will dim down, you see the projector screens start going. As all the staff turn their attention away from you guys. You just have to clean up or hide or do whatever you need to do.
No, the second all the eyes are away from him, he is sliding out from behind the booth and going somewhere else.
As the presentation begins, you hear him thoroughly talk about as the great grandson to his grandfather, the first person who helped build the city nearly 150 years ago. The troubling mist has gotten much worse and worse and worse. Thanks to our discoveries, our management, and our technology increasing over the years due after the calamity of such awful beings, we have come to a future. One where the mist will no longer be a inconvenience to the everyday person. You'll be able to walk outside of your home without a mask. You'll be able to walk outside every day free of such inconveniences. And it is all thanks to these individuals. And you see several, not really employees, but like workers. Several of them enter through the elevator. You watch as they stand up behind him. All of them look like similar to Gavi in that they are in fact creatures born from other monsters. You can see, or there is, as you look close, there is some kind of not itching, but like what looks like burn marks around their neck. Slightly above what looks like a, not necessarily a collar, but like a collar of the shirt around their neck. Others they're all well dressed, but they do look haggard and look like they have been busy or made it here after a set amount of time. As he stands, these individuals here have made it so we have deduced the mist down even more by 15% in 5 years as we continue on with this project. We could see it down to 50%, 10 years, 100%, and even more if we are super efficient about it. You can see on the back parts of it where the projectors are, there's various numbers going, graphs, you see like various slides going through as they talk about it. Every single one gives extreme detail where you can see the mist being sucked in or eaten by these individuals, and then it's showing like the process of how they heal, how they deal with it, how it keeps going. What would you guys like to do while he's explaining?
What was that?
White with the
so fucking proud of yourself. I swear to God. Oh god. I know while he's talking, I'm just walking like silently and quietly just between people, like sipping and like listening and keeping an eye out.
Mm-hmm.
Over here too, because it's higher.
As they're going on about the project, you see as you kind of like dip between people. There's a few scientists that are like talking about the data on the projector screens. They're going back and forth saying, well, he's not wrong. We could have missed gone in nearly 10 years. It would give us some help. But would it be... What sort of one? Could it be continued? Could it be done in 100 years at this rate? Could it be manufactured to be continued this way?
Sustainable.
Yes, this is sustainable down the line. One of the people in the group will point out, can they even last that long? Look at their necks. They're already... Looks like burn damage. Will they even last 5 years? 10 years at this rate? They'll have to be replaced at some point, yes? There's no way they could heal off of that. Others are, as you walk by them, as they're going into like detail of like, is it sustainable? Is it possible to continue such things? Some of the others are like more the investor type people are looking at it going, we could stop making masks. We could go into more other details. We could invest in keeping them alive, I guess. Would be useful. Especially given the city would get more people in here, more business. And most of the others are kind of like commenting on like how they're going about it and the statue of the people there. Some are like, they're so brave to be doing such thing for us. Hopefully they're well taken care of. That's about what you can glean as you kind of dip through people.
Mm-hmm.
I assume that's a storm because I heard something crash. Sad.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh shit. Well.
I'm fine.
Well, he did say it was raining there, so I didn't know if it was like bad.
Only a little bit.
Be safe.
It's just raining. It's
Yeah.
okay.
If I
That's
lose
fair.
power, you know
Okay.
why.
Yeah,
No!
but like as you're like gleaming through these people, you could see the projects we talk about more, how the individuals being used are able to heal themselves through like self regeneration, so they can continuously like suck in this mist because that's what their body eats is magic. So by eating that, they're healing themselves, but they're also hurting themselves.
Huh.
And they go into like more detail about how their ancestors were able to absorb magic without any downside to it, as they are the offspring of them. Which could lead...
Do I know who he's talking about?
You have an inkling because you've heard the name before. Because it calls it Project Lorelei. They go into even deeper detail as they give the speech, saying how it would create jobs for those who may find it harder to find normal jobs, which is more pointed towards like people like Zots, who aren't exactly human, as say like Doom is.
Oh, rude! Don't bring me into this. I'm just.
Well, you are of the beast folk equivalent, is what he means.
Yeah.
and other opportunities for everyone else.
Mhm.
But they will go through the entire project. They give out these great details. They go into really deep numbers. They start going over statistics of how long it would take, the amount of money that it would take. Like after a certain point, it's just like business jargon for all the people that are investors. Everyone else who doesn't care is just kind of like now at this point mingling between each other, talking about it.
While they're doing that, can as I'm gonna start wandering around, is there anyone that seems particularly suspicious or up to no good?
What's the vibe? Can we vibe check?
You can vibe check
I
if you
would
wish.
also like to vibe check.
Yeah, no,
Is there anyone here that doesn't want to be seen?
give me a perception check.
Let's see. So it'll be normal for me because I can't hear vibes. I don't think.
No, you cannot. You cannot
Oh,
hear vibes.
I cannot hear the. Is there any? Can I taste any heresy?
Free vibes.
Look at my sweet one. Let's go.
With a 19, there are some individuals here that they're not really like suspicious looking, but that you do kind of hear and kind of get the vibe that they're kind of okay with the plan, regardless of the outcome of the individuals.
Yeah, just corporate. Like, yeah, cool.
Well, no, like they not like corporate. They're okay with the individuals that would be doing this. They don't care about the state they may become.
Mm-hmm. So no one apparently here to commit any murders or such?
Not from what you can see. Most of the people here just look like your normal, everyday, average people. There doesn't seem anything suspicious thus far.
Okay. Do I recognize any of them as potential slavers?
One. You do notice one that does have a distinct atmosphere about them that you have encountered before.
And I do have lore in slavers.
Mm-hmm. You can see the manner that they're standing, their posture, their way of how they're like talking about the individuals is different compared to, say, like the old lady who's like, well, I do hope they're okay. That would be terrible if something would have happened to them. That they're heroes at that point.
He's seeing a potential business option as to try and funnel people into this program.
Yeah. Like how Rover's all the way over by the cat.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna locate ID's position. I'm gonna wander back to Rover.
Okay.
I can't believe the corporate solution to joblessness is to turn everybody into mana-sucking monsters.
Well, so you guys know that you're not really in the upper part of town. You're kind of like right in the middle. So between you, like on each side, you have the upper part of town where you see a lot of these rich people, and a lot of the environment is less shitty, and you see a lot of people living somewhat better lives. And then you have the other side where people like Zots don't exactly have it great. They're discriminated against because they're monsters, or they're close to a monster, and they're not well liked because they believe at any point in time they could turn.
Mm.
And then you have those like Gavi, who you already know is is half of a monster, and is terribly treated by people if they find out.
Hey, Rover.
Oh, shit. Yeah, what's up?
She'll conspicuously look and point out the one slaver. Oh, we should ID mark that one for potential trouble.
Why? What the fuck did he do? Are we just ID marking people now?
A little bit. He's a slaver. I don't know if he's any relation to the guys that, captured you and brought in, but it's a good idea to keep track of them.
I mean, look. Look. I'm just saying, we could kill him now and be done with it.
Yeah, but then we might not be paid today.
Well, I do like the cut of your jib. However, this is a full room, and we need to be discreet about if we do that or not.
You're not here.
You're not here.
You're not in the corner.
The power corner.
Shit,
The
dude.
power corner.
Look, listen here.
I
It's
do
just
agree,
vibes,
but
alright?
also we like to be paid for today, and there's more. We can track him later for better prizes.
Prizes?
Yeah, but like, you can still get paid. I don't give a shit about your money. I could just kill him.
Yeah, but that
Well,
makes. I guess we could just replace your entire exoskeleton. People might not be able to tell the difference after the fact.
What? No, fuck that. He's a slaver. Who fucking cares what he thinks?
At least 3 people in here, probably.
well, you might not know who he has connections with, so we need to do this carefully if we're actually going to do this.
Careful. He's like got his scimitar like half drawn already.
Keep that enthusiasm.
Later.
Yeah,
There will
later.
be alleys for this.
The opportunities.
There will be alleys for this.
We're gonna treat this like,
We're gonna have a montage of Thad
good
jumping
old-
people in the alley.
good old Thomas Wayne and Martha.
What the fuck are you referencing?
Very old cartoon that was popular back in the day, but you get the gist of we just take that slaver in the alley.
Yeah, cut him down like Batman's parents.
Yeah, this is gonna sound like Batman's parents.
I mean, I'm gonna
What the
gut
fuck
them
is a
down with
Batman?
I believe Zot is one.
the.
God damn. Okay.
I mean, they're not wrong, but
Turn and
still,
look
it's
at
out of
Zots. Turn and looking back. I don't think that's like culturally appropriate to call him a Batman.
Just think of me, except a little bit more paranoid and a little bit more deadly, and will not give a shit if you are incapacitated.
Oh, I thought it was because bats and never mind.
I was also confused.
Never mind. Just forget what I said. But
regardless, we should pin the matter, and pin him later.
How much later is later?
Since this
when does
bullshit ass
witnesses?
event is over.
Look, I'm just saying. It wouldn't be hard. He's right there.
Sorry, do you want to deal with that slaver falling in the middle of the maybe having a stab wound? And maybe the two of us, me, you have bladed weapons and shit?
Who the fuck said you were involved?
They're gonna literally do I have to spell it out?
There's a window right there. He's pointing back behind the big boss who's doing this presentation. I'll just go out the window.
Ah, yes. And what the fuck am I gonna do?
You don't need to be involved.
Has anyone at any point tracked or written down your serial number and or ID'd you?
No, I've been acting as a servant all evening. Nobody gives a shit about me.
I'll make sure to track down the number. Write it down then.
Look, I'll just say it. It is a possibility that he will disappear after tonight, and we will lose him forever. Or I kill him, nobody else has to be involved, and I go out the window. Or I take him out the window. It doesn't fucking matter at this point. He's gotta die.
I'm gonna do a quick side panel with my aunt real quick.
Okay. Okay.
Jesus Christ. Send help.
I want to see its vibe. What's it feeling like right now?
Oh,
Oh.
that's the vibe.
Okay. Good old horror movie squeak. Let's go.
Do you want a chance at redemption?
It'll like look at you and go, "What do you want, you foul bitch?"
I want you to track this man, follow him, and tell his exact location at any point in time during the day, during the night, whenever I call. Do that, and you shall get every treat in the world.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, click the wrong button. Do I have anything to help this? Nah, probably not. Okay.
Yikes.
Wait, I have
Hmm.
lucky.
Okay.
Oh.
Yep. No one's surprised.
I'm surprised. What do you mean?
You surprised?
Let's try this again. There we go. That's better.
Okay. 22, huh? Okay. All right. This ant is not insightful at all.
I'm not lying. I will give it
Mhm.
as many trees as it wants,
It
as
will.
long as it completes the mission.
It will squint at you. It's thinking. It
It has
it's
eyelids.
Apparently.
do ants not have eyelids?
No.
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 They're ants.
They're bugs. They
Okay.
don't have skin.
Well, these ones have like the double eyelids.
Okay. These ones do. Alright, you know
Yeah.
what, fair.
Think
Alright.
that makes it any better.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It'll
It's okay.
it'll double squint so you can see like the top layer goes down, and then the left and right goes in. It just starts staring at you and goes, Fine, I will track this person down. For the entirety of a cheesecake for my people.
Done.
Every month.
Every other month.
Every 1.5 months.
Every full moon.
Every full moon. Alright. You're a piece of shit. every fortnight.
Does Yuki know what a fortnight is?
I do
God,
You got a weird dance.
God, okay.
Doodle dance.
And
Alright.
your services will be required whenever I call upon them.
Acceptable. You foul bitch.
Jesus Christ.
The ants are
I
not
have earned this
happy.
title.
That one ant isn't happy.
Oh, they're not. None of them are happy. They want the cockroaches dead.
What the fuck?
That and the dust bunnies.
The dust mites?
The dust mites, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very well.
Same
I shall
business.
drop you by. Yuki's gonna slowly meander.
Mhm.
And very subtly let the ant out.
I know what you're laughing at.
Roar's turn. Did she just pull an ant? What the fuck is wrong with these people?
Your guess is better than mine.
I don't think it is.
It's about as weird as fuck, and it gets even weirder. I'm guessing it's getting weirder and weirder. The fuck?
Farewell, my sweet Anthony. Water away.
I'm sorry.
Alright. If you're going to release the
Anthony?
ant,
Yeah.
You will see the Mission Impossible theme start playing. As it begins to
Oh,
crawl
God.
up the leg, it finds a spot where it thinks it's going to be safe and it waits.
And it waits.
Alright, we have eyes on our prize.
How do you plan to contact the ant, Yuki?
The cockroaches will know.
This is a bold assumption.
I
Haven't steered me wrong yet.
Well, no.
What?
So I like the implication that the cockroaches have a line of intelligence that they can track down and contact this ant. And I'm all here for it.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Mm-hmm. They call it the roach
They've
line.
trained for this.
I will make sure not to eat those cockroaches.
Mm-hmm. Is that a promise, or is that just kind of like...
On every full moon, you must give me a dozen donuts, and I will not eat the cockroaches.
Oh my god.
Shit, I need to actually write this down, or else I'm gonna forget to pay these ants.
Yeah, fair, honestly.
We're just gonna look at you, Sad, and be like, "What the hell are you doing?"
Hopefully, making peace with the ant queen.
Man,
What?
I don't care what happens as long as this bullshit works. And it
We have
better
many
work.
spies on us, but I captured one. I believe we've trained it over to our side, at least into a semi-peaceful accord for now.
Alright. Okay.
Sure.
It only costs an entire cheesecake every fortnight. Speaking of which, what's a fortnight?
Let me go look it up then.
It's every 2 weeks.
Okay, so it is every 2 weeks. Okay.
Yeah, it's every 2 weeks.
Can even a colony of ants eat a cheesecake in 2 weeks?
No, that's part of my plan.
So what you've done is
I think-
doomed this colony to gorge itself to death.
And that's the terms they wanted.
I'm gonna be real. I also had the same thought that I'm like, can ants actually eat a full cheesecake? It's kind of big, but also ants kind of eat shit really fast.
But
They
it's
sure
also
do.
the idea of if they have that much food, they can create that much more offspring. So it's gonna like compound their population.
They'll either have too much food and not enough to do and it'll spoil, or they will grow exponentially. And
Yeah.
regardless, it probably ends up in my favor at some point, maybe.
True.
Some point, maybe.
Groundwork has been laid. The great. What are ants again? What do they count as?
Bugs.
Yeah, but there's a better word for it.
Oh, all right. I'll look it up.
Anthropods?
It's not isopods, I can tell you that.
No, it is anthropod. It is anthropod. The great anthropodic empire shall rise.
They are eusocial insects.
Bless you.
Bless you. Hey, the
Thank you.
more we learn.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's the guy been saying?
Oh, at this point, they're just going over logistics. But you guys can ask any more questions if you want, if you wish to continue.
You know what? I am curious about those two over there near Egan.
Our handler?
Wait. Hold on. What? That's our handler? What?
Yeah, that's Anna.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know who the hell that is. That's the first time I'm seeing her.
You may go talk to them.
Oh, we should introduce you.
You should probably take her over with you.
Oh yeah, we should introduce both of you. Here cometh.
Alright, fine.
I'm pretty sure Rova's already talked to her and she called him an inept at one point.
Wow. Okay.
I like how Yuki like runs up and like super close in your face.
She's very fall. She needs to see.
You see that they are both well dressed. They're not just kind of like wearing whatever at the event, as they are listening in on things. You see Gabby behind Anna as she's sitting there, kind of bored, but she looks anxious.
Very nice.
They continue, said.
Oh.
Yes,
I have.
continue.
She just kind of stared off into space for a second. Oh yes, I have brought a new member who may have not introduced himself. Emotion to preach and then wander away.
And you live here now, bye.
Yes, howdy, man. My name is, they call me Preacher. I'm not disclosing any other information. That's all you get. But, yes, they call me Preacher. I'm new here to this team, and it's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, I've read your file. 2 tours. Well armed. Well experienced.
I see, How did you even get my file anyway?
Because I'm the one that recruits people. Or finds them, or trains them. Which does involve me having intelligence enough to know a fair amount about an individual.
Fair point, fair point. So, you're what? Our boss or something? I like to think about.
I am your middleman between getting jobs, contacting the Continental, and other things in between that you should need. Most things I can in fact get you, other things you will have to get on your own.
That's fair, that's fair. I glance over Anna's shoulder. Who is this other individual behind you?
This is Gabby. She is a handler in training.
Interesting.
You will see Gabby's hand will like kind of go up in the air and wave as she's behind him and go, "I'm Gabby."
Oh, pleasure to meet you too back there, Gabby. Damn, wow, I fucked up. Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you too. So, this is just an odd sort of bunch of people or creatures you brought together. Um, it's not nothing that I'm used to, but it's just like a hodgepodge of weird is all I'm gonna say.
Well, if you think that's weird, you should see what those guys can do. She will point up to the people that are standing.
Huh. Well, you don't mind me asking, do tell.
Hmm. She will take a second as she chooses her words. They are like Gabby. Their birth is questionable, and their use to society is different.
Hmm.
As people seem to think.
So they just get a bad rep because they just look different and have different abilities.
To some degree, yes. They're not exactly treated well for their birth.
Boy, do I know how that feels. Not on their level, but on a different level.
Well, I hope you don't eat people, so you have a leg up on them.
Nah, I don't eat them. Send them off to the next beyond, if you catch my drift.
Pretty sure Yuki's killed someone in the past.
Well, I don't doubt it. Although playful nature is still very fucking dangerous.
Tell me, what do you think of those individuals up there?
Hmm. Well, as somebody quote unquote experimented on from a company, I feel like they could be helpful to society. However, everything has a snapping point. Like push them too far, and then bad shit's gonna just happen.
She will go pause and then give you a question. How long do you think a body that is constantly taking damage and then healing, taking more damage and then healing every time, will last?
Hmm. Interesting question. That depends on how much damage they're taking and the amount of healing they're getting from themselves. So, if the healing isn't really matched up with the damage they're taking, I'd say maybe a good chunk of 30 minutes to like maybe 45 before they just keel over. Maybe.
You're a normal person, huh? And how long do you think those individuals will last? Going off the plan that you have heard so far, you think they will last 10 years or more, constantly taking in damage from smog and healing at an exponential rate?
Now that's the $1,000,000 question. My real answer is I give them maybe 2 to 5 years tops until some sort of madness sets in, or either they just snap and start killing people.
That's fair. All right. She will answer your answer with one. Maximum they survive is 8 years. Minimum 3. At the rate they're going, she will point out various things wrong with their skin that's being hidden. Damage to the throat indicates poisoning. And that's from just constantly going from point A to point B constantly. With very little time to heal or swapped out, their bodies will decompose at about 3 years before their healing factor stops. And they become, for the better term, useless to those that are here. What do you think happens after that happens? They need to be replaced. And who do you think falls for that?
Well, I'll say they'll just grab more people off the street, maybe. Experiment on them, and then the cycle continues for no apparent reason. Until maybe a revolution, or people wisen up and get smart, which I doubt, because look at the jackasses we're surrounded by. But, hey, not my worry to worry, or it's not my fight to worry about this. Not right now, of course.
Well, at least you're smart enough to see the difference. Others don't.
Well, I am a mercenary, not a monster, so... Plus a realist, so I can spot the difference between schmucks that are rich and just abuse power from these, I won't call them monsters. I call them,
Can't believe
adaptive beings.
Can't believe you would call a monster right in front of her face. She's right there, Doom. God.
I said I wouldn't call them monsters.
He has feelings, Doom. God.
Oh my god, don't. I know she has feelings. That's why I chose my words carefully.
She will point to several small things and go, at max, most of them are probably second generation. Maximum 8 years, 10 possibly. If they're lucky. They'll be discarded after everybody else is done with them.
And then that shit is just heartbreaking, and the cycle continues. That's what sucks about that.
That is the unfortunate case for most that are born with a monster parent. Your friend in your group, I'm sure, has put up with a lot more of that given their disposition. Disposition.
Disposition, yeah. Yeah, no doubt about that. Now that I know the quote-unquote bigger picture of shit. it makes putting a lot of stuff into perspective and a lot of morals into question. But I'll keep a lookout. And whatever needs to get done, quote unquote, I'll get it done. But I'll still have a little bit of morals to, keep me human and whatnot.
Okay. And that's how you get recruited.
Yay! Also,
Yeah, no.
no, keep going. This is off topic. Good.
Yeah, go ahead.
But besides all that, it was pleasant to meet the two of you. And thank you for the recruitment and the job. I very much appreciate it and am grateful.
I don't think how grateful you'll be if you have to go out in the desert and such, but...
I'll live. So I'll just shake her hand and wave to Gavi and then just go about to the couch.
Mm-hmm. You will see Gavi wave and go, "Bye, masked man."
Hey there, small one.
Couch as in Doom's gonna give a sidebar, or couch as in...
Oh, the
Couch.
sidebar.
Oh god.
Oh God.
That being said,
Awesome.
how does
What?
how does
Thinking about
Batman
what?
feel?
What the fuck?
Oh my
I did not
fucking
catch
god.
this at all. The Batman pulls out a small piece of grid paper with notes on it, calculating how many ants would need to exist to eat a standard New York style cheesecake.
Okay.
How many?
You would need 587,600 ants
In the
to
average.
eat. Because this is if they eat a cheesecake in a day.
Okay.
If we did it 2 a week, I'd have to do more math on it. But the idea is that a singular ant eats about 2 milligrams of food per day. This is from the Terminex website.
Okay.
There are varying numbers of how many ants will exist in a colony. So some round numbers are about 20,000 to like 100,000, but those are the bigger colonies. Ones probably in the yard are probably not going to be that insane.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's more research I didn't put on this Excel spreadsheet I just pulled up.
Mm-hmm.
And we're basing this off of a standard 4 to 5 inch like New York style cheesecake, which ranges from about 6 to 8 pounds. I went to 7 pounds. So that is about, what is this? So 3,175,200 milligrams. So then we just have to space that out per day. So I could probably lower that number, but I just went per day because I was curious.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's 2 weeks? Hold on.
What is
This is
the number for like an average nest, I guess?
I think, let's see.
Like, it doesn't have to be like a perfect thing, but is like 100 plus or like 100K plus or so?
I think so. Hold on. I think it just depends on the age of it. And like where, and then what type of ant would also be the other query.
Okay.
I would need more information to crunch those numbers. This was just off of like a basic field ant.
I mean, the easiest way to go about it is to then figure out how much an ant eats, how many ants are in a colony, and then just take the amount of cheesecake that you have and go from there.
Yeah.
That'll give you the amount of days it would take.
Yeah.
All right.
And I don't know their schedule of when they eat.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
When they're hungry, I would assume.
But I don't know like if they sleep, if they change things out, if food increases during certain seasons because they're doing things. Then you have like the seasons, and I don't know how those change, if it changes per rain, per cold. Like if there's
think you're adding
cycles
too
of when they
many-
birth.
You're
Mhm.
adding too many inputs into this dumb question.
It's not.
I want to answer it appropriately.
Exactly.
It's the most important question.
Exactly.
They're having dialogue. I'm doing ant math. Why are you harshing my vibe?
I'm doing ant math.
Yeah, math. Hey, it is important for the eventual ant cockroach war.
I'm Batman, not Ant-Man. What do you want from me?
Jesus.
All right. We will call it there, and we will pick this up next week.